You got lucky today, because you just turned into this 1号的美奥凤. Your name now is Xiuya. You're at home right now. There's a photo of you and your brother on display. It feels real cozy. But don't celebrate yet, because you're drenched in sweat, burning up all over. You clutch your shirt, gasping. You reach for your alphabet. You drop it, and it rolls away. You just hope your brother gets back fast. After the door opens, your brother is finally home. Xiuya, I'm back. I heard you skipped class today. He stares at the empty, quiet living room. He pauses, taking off his shoes. His face tightens in confusion and hurries to find you. He wonders if you went out. He opens the door and finds you collapsed on the couch. He rushes to prop you up, worried and panicked. He feels your burning skin. He realizes your heat's hit. He wants to run out for meds, but you suddenly kiss him. You've lost control. He pushes you away. You're too heavy. He can't budge you. I'm Xiaoya. I'm your brother. Snap out of it. You come back to your senses. You burst into tears and call for him. He softens. Blushing, he says, if you're really hurting, you can use my hand. But don't touch me, go. You agree, grab his hand. He said nuzzle it. He goes bright red. Flustered his in. You weren't like this as a kid. A few seconds later, the edge eases. You mutter, that's not what it looks like. He pats you. Better now. You lie down like he says. I'll go get the meds. He turns to leave. You freeze. There you go, treating me like a kid again. You yank him back. You want him to notice how you feel. He's shocked. And you're over the moon. Only he snaps his eyes open, lets out a breath. So it was just a dream. Then he sees the marks on his body, and you're asleep beside him. Oh no, so it wasn't a dream.
Anxiu, an alpha posing as an omega. Yesterday his heat kicked in, and when Daoyun got home, things happened. This morning, to avoid Xiuya, Daoyun escaped to campus at dawn. Now Daoyun stares at his phone with the cute wallpaper, at Xiuya's flood of texts and missed calls, and rubs his head helpless. Then he turns and lightly bonks his head on the wall, muttering, I've lost it. Passing students stare baffled. He leans on the wall, thinking, yeah, I should steer clear of Zia for a while. Cut 2. Daoyun and Xiuya sitting together in class. Turns out they share a Jinni yet. Daoyun feels Xiuya's burning stare. He wants to crawl under a rock. He remembers that he'd said before he'd help Xiuya through the start of the semester, so he matched his schedule to Xiuya's, thinking that under Xiuya's stare, he squares his shoulders. Then Xiuya, puppy-like, whimpers Daoyun and reaches to hold the hand on his desk. Daoyun jolts, instinctively yanks his hand back. They both flinch. Oh, quiet! Over there. The teacher warns them. Daoyun takes off his cap and says, sorry. Next to him, Xiuya stares stunned at his hand being shaken off by Daoyun. He turns, expressionless, to watch Daoyun pretend to focus. Xiuya then licks the hand that got pushed away, wondering why Daoyun pulled away. Yesterday, he was clearly into it. Xiuya daydreams about last night. Snaps back, startled, not sure what's gotten into it. Suddenly blushes, lowers his head, fidgeting. Meanwhile, Daoyun tries to look studious. A minute later, he zones out. His notes are total nonsense. Yeah, nothing's going in. Xiuya balls his fists. Determinedly. After class, I'll talk to Daoyun, but as soon as it ends, Daoyun bolts from the room, leaving Xiuya dazed. He snaps out of it and rushes after him. But after scanning the hall, he can't find Daoyun anywhere. He wilts like a sad puppy. Elsewhere, Daoyun feels bad for ditching him. But he can't face Xiuya yet. He remembers them reading together as kids, playing around. That sweet kid from his memories. And how they did that last night. He slumps on a bench, regretting it, when a text from the club president pops up, reminding everyone about the welcome mixer. Seeing it, he remembers the mixer. He and Xiuya joined the same club. Daoyun rubs his head again. If he goes, he'll run into Xiuya. He hesitates, tracing with a thumb the phone wallpaper, a toothpick of Zia, and thinks, I can't hide forever. He springs to his feet. Right. Talk to him once. I'll understand. Meanwhile, Xiuya, avoided by Daoyun, zones out at the club mixer. Classmates whisper, saying he's like this because Daoyun isn't here. That's why he looks so lost. Then, Ban, and Xiuya. It's Daoyun. The moment Xiuya sees him, he turns into a happy little puppy, shoves over a seat, and has Daoyun sit next to him. Watching him sit, Xiuya grins. Perks right up. He tutters at Daoyun, while Daoyun quietly sets down his bag. Then Daoyun looks at Xiuya. He decides, as the older one, he has to bring it up. Xiuya, I need to talk to you. He hesitates. Xiuya grips his cup. About what? Daoyun rubs his temple. Thinks then says, about last night. It was a mistake. We should treat it like it never happened. The two of them, amid the buzz around them, feel out of place. Dao-yun explains that if they say nothing and just move on, it'll get messy. That's why he needed to talk. You don't want to remember being with a beta, right? Why would you say that? Xia cuts him off. Dao-yun jolts at you a serious look. He tries again. Honestly, with our relationship, we shouldn't have done that. Right? Better this than staying awkward, so let's pretend it never happened. Xia's chest tight. He grabs Dao-yun's arm, shaking. Don't, he says. I said don't, but Dao-yun feels his nails bite. Xiuya, trembling, tugs at him. I don't hate what happened. Tearing up, Dao-yun, did it feel awful for you, seeing him cry? Dao-yun panics. He blurts. No. He touches Xiuya's cheek and apologizes. Sorry, that was on me. He wipes his tears and soothes him. Don't cry, Xia. Even if it's just a little, I want to be closer to you. Turns out last night's heat. On purpose. He knows he'll have to face the consequences. But he doesn't want things with Dao-yun to end. Hearing the truth, Dao-yun is stunned. Eyes wide, face flushed, heart pounding. Me. What about you? Xiuya starts to confess. But someone barges in. They turn. A green-haired guy. Hey, Xiuya, you came too. Hey. Xiuya, you're here too. Xiuya was about to confess to Dao-yun when this green-haired alpha cut in. Now Xiuya's fists clench. He glares annoyed. She eyes the two sitting together and asks, is this a friend of ours, Xiuya? Dao-yun looks at him, clocking the oar. Xiuya! Beside him, Xiuya lowers his head, gripping Dao-yun's hand tight. Dao-yun says, yeah. Xiao LV grins. Oh. I'm a close upperclassman of Xiuya's. Xiuya shoots him an irritated look. Talk about bad timing. Then Xiao LV crowds up to Dao-yun, saying, why so gloomy? Want me to treat you to drinks? Dao-yun forces a smile. We're good. We're college students. He thinks, I'll tell you later. I've got plenty of cash. Xiao LV still clings to Dao-yun. He beams. You're funny. How old are you? What year are you? Dao-yun cringes. I'm repeating a year. So I don't have to be formal, huh? Fine. After that exchange, LV slings an arm around the annoyed Dao-yun and looks at Xiuya. Seeing that, he crumples the napkin in his fist. So mad he chuckles. He yanks Dao-yun's hand over. Let him go, he tells Xiao LV. You're smothering him. Xiao LV smiles at Xiuya. Surprised how different he seems from last time. He remembers spotting Xiuya on the street, walking up to ask him out, leaning in to admire his face. While Xiuya sat there speechless, he grinned and said, for an Omega, you're really tall, but super pretty. Then asked, want a date? Xiuya, disgusted, wow, the nerve. Xiao LV was stunned. I'm your senior, you know. Xiuya turned away, fed up, and said, I already like someone. Please leave. Memory ends. He wonders, so Xiuya's got a crush. To test it, Xiao LV turns Dao-yun toward him, touches his cheek, and lies. You've got something on your lip. He rubs at his chin a few times. Dao-yun frowns. I haven't even eaten yet. Xiao LV presses his thumb to the corner of his mouth, smirks, all set, thinking, let's feel. Bang. Xiuya slams his fist on the table, seeing his dark mood. Dao-yun looks bewildered. Xiao LV theory confirmed, just grins. Then, Xiuya lifts his hand toward Dao-yun, eyes glossy. Oh, it hurts. Dao-yun. Hearing that, Dao-yun rushes over. Are you okay? Did you hit it? No. On it, knowing exactly what he's doing, Xiao LV watches, amused. Then Xiuya curls into Dao-yun's arms, whimpering, saying he feels tipsy. Head spinning, ignoring everyone else, nuzzling him and begging to go home. Dao-yun drapes his jacket over Xiuya. With Xiuya on his back, Dao-yun told Xiao LV, he's hammered. We're heading out. Xiao LV answered, since he's a kid, do you know where he lives? Carrying Xiuya, Dao-yun said, we live together. We'll get going. Just then, on Dao-yun's back, Xiuya glanced back at Xiao LV, then let out his alpha pheromones. Xiao LV froze at the scent, then felt sick, ready to puke. He thought, which alpha has 0 class? He looked up and saw Dao-yun at the entry, shifting Xiuya and looking for shoes, while Xiuya on his back glared right at him, hugging Dao-yun's shoulders tight, smirking smug. He realized Xiuya was an alpha, and thought, this guy's something else. Dao-yun carried party-drunk Xiuya home. He changed the lanky Xiuya into pajamas, set him on the bed, then leaned on the bedside, out of breath. He wiped the sweat off his forehead, thinking he hadn't worked out in ages. Dao-yun sat by Xiuya's bed, meeting his shoulders. He turned and looked at Xiuya, gently stroked his hair, and thought, did he get taller? Daoyun replayed what Xuya tried to say before getting cut off, trying to guess the rest.
Daoyun,
Was it I like you?
No way.
What are you even thinking?
You little thief.
Daoyun stifled a shriek and shut the thought down. The commotion even woke Xuya. So Daoyun quickly tucked him in, told him to rest, and headed to his own room. But Xiaoya grabbed his hand. What is it, Xuya? Before he finished, Xuya yanked him in for a smooch, then shoved Daoyun onto the bed, hugged him and planted a goodnight kiss, then curled up around him and fell asleep. Daoyun, blushing, still thought, likes me? No, impossible, right? At 2:35 a.m., Xuya sat up, troubled, and gently brushed Daoyun's hair, whispering to the sleeping Daoyun, when I'm of age, I'll change what we are. He pulled his hand back, looked at the sleeping Daoyun beside him,
Pressed his forehead to his.
and murmured, Daoyun, please love me, even if I'm not the Xiu you wanted. He nestled closer to Daoyun and whispered, Daoyun, are you listening? Then Daoyun, uncomfortable, tried to roll over, but couldn't under the weight, and grumbled in his sleep. Xuya Bear hugged him, caught another alpha scent on Daoyun's clothes, and held tighter. Seething. Alphas are only 10% of the world, so why are they always around Daoyun? Then he tugged off Daoyun's shirt, leaving naked Daoyun still asleep, and stripped off his own pajamas. Holding Daoyun, Xuya thought, he's mine. Ever since the day you protected me, that pretty kid named Xuya got shoved down by 3 little punks who sneered, you look like an Omega.
No way you're an alpha.
Alphas are cool kids like me. Young Xuya shot back, my mom and dad are both alphas, so I'll be an alpha too.
And you're so ugly.
Even if you become an alpha, nobody will like you. The punks were struck speechless, clenched their fists, ready to rush him, and young Xuya balled his fists too, when a foot planted in front of him, and it was Daoyun. Hey, you brats, why pick on someone smaller? They scattered, and Xuya behind him looked puzzled. I'm not small, but he's so cool. Daoyun scooped Xuya up, smiled, and said, you're safe now. Your knee hurts, huh? I'll take you home, and carried him home.
Xuya held candy in one hand and wrapped the other arm around Daoyun's neck.
Nodding on his shoulder, thinking this must be fate. That's how Xuya and Daoyun first met. From the moment he fell for Daoyun at first sight, young Xuya dreamed daily of marrying Daoyun. One day he was doodling their wedding when his parents came in with his gender tests. Xiu lit up. Congrats, you're a high-rank alpha, handsome boy. Mom asked, want a party? Before she finished, Xiu jumped up, snatched a little red flower from a vase, and bolted. Flower in hand, he ran straight to Daoyun's place, panting, serious at the door. I'm going to tell him like a grown-up. Xiu is an alpha, and make him Xiu's omega. Daoyun opened the door, his face covered in bandages. Ha, Xiuya! Xiuya tensed up, thinking about what he had to say. Daoyun pulled him inside, and Xiuya asked what happened to his face.
Daoyun said it's nothing.
Then came the words that stopped Xiuya's heart. Daoyun said, I saw alphas in my class. Bullying an omega. Alphas always use their strength to push others around. I hate that type. Xiuya froze and listened. Omega friends might be weak, but they're kind and sweet, so someone strong like me should protect them. Hearing that, Xiuya hid the red flower behind his back and asked, nervous, if Xiu were an omega, would you protect Xiu forever? That's why Xiuya pretended to be an omega. Even after learning Daoyun was a beta, I still loved him. It was enough that he cared for me as an omega, so I never planned to tell him I lied. Xiuya acted like an omega, just to stay close to Daoyun, though he's an alpha, until one day, when he realized all of Daoyun's lovers were alphas, he changed his mind. He walked in on Daoyun and his boyfriend fooling around. Daoyun quickly pushed the boyfriend away. To his feet. Xiu eyed the marks on Daoyun's neck, even though Daoyun said he hated alphas, and thought, why does this kid keep showing up? Hey ha! You're that little omega, right? What? Curious about his boyfriend. Why is it always some thug like this? Xia leaned on the doorframe and let his pheromones loose, watching the thug wretch, and warned, don't show up around Daoyun again. You think playing Omega will fool Daoyun forever? Tell him, I don't care, because I've changed my plan. After that, the thug texted Daoyun, telling him to watch out for Xiuya, and broke up with him. Daoyun stroked sleeping Xiuya's hair, staying at my place, too far from campus. It's fine. I like it here. Okay, as long as you're good. What do you want for breakfast? Whatever you want. The flashback ends. You hug Daoyun, thinking I'll be Daoyun's alpha soon and protect him. So please wait for me, till I have the guts to confess. I love you, Daoyun. Groggy Daoyun woke, stuffed a teddy that looked like him into Xiuya's arms, got ready, and headed out. Before closing the door, he glanced at Julia and sighed. Here comes the boss. Hey, Zhu Daoyun. Xiao Elvi saw Daoyun sitting there looking depressed, mumbling to himself. Sneaked up behind him to prank him. And sure enough, spooked him. But as he got close, Xiao Elvi suddenly felt off. Nauseous, about to vomit. You're an alpha. Alpha, no way. Do I smell like one? Last time, there wasn't any pheromone scent. Thinking back, isn't this Anshuya scent from last time? They don't look like they're dating. Are they just hookups? Didn't expect someone so prim. What are you doing? Leaving all these marks. Man, you're nuts. Then Xiao Elvi hoisted Daoyun up, ignoring his sore back, slung him over his shoulder. Let's go. My treat. At the restaurant, Daoyun eyed the pricey menu, hunting for something cheap. Then heard Xiao Elvi order 2 couple specials. Daoyun thought it was delicious and dug in. Xiao Elvi watched him, and Daoyun scratched his head. Did he figure it out? Didn't you say you've known our Shu since you were kids? Neighbors and all. There it is again. Our Shu. But this scent doesn't smell like just Buddy's territory. Maybe the Omega's pheromones are too strong, and then Alpha picked it up. Are you two just hooking up? Then look me in. Nave Daoyun assumed Xiao Elvi was an Alpha, but turned on by an Omega's pheromones. You're into Shu. Xiao Elvi looked blank. Daoyun thought of Juya's confession, and wondered. Maybe it's just because we've been around each other too long. You're a decent Alpha, as these things go. Ha, I may sleep around, but I don't like Alphas. Alpha. Daoyun was stunned. Shu is an Omega. You've got it wrong. Hey, that's not fair to say. You really think he's an Omega? Yeah, of course. Right then, Xiao Elvi pictured Zuya like this, while Daoyun pictured him like that. When it comes to Anju, a secondary gender. You're a beta, and I'm an alpha. Who do you think would know better?
Shu would never talk to me like that.
He's kinda. Oh, please. You know what that kind kid did to me? Ever been sliced up by his stare? I've known Shuya for years. Sliced by what? That's why he's dangerous. You really don't know a thing, do you? His pheromones are no joke.
Right then.
Daoyun flashed on memories of Shuya from kid to now, sweetly calling Daoyun. Xiao Elbi said, since he's lied to you for years, he's probably up to no good. Hit a nerve, Daoyun's face fell, and I like you more. If you'd let me, drop him. Be with me. Shame. What, honestly? You're my type too. But I've got someone I care about now. Thanks for telling me. Next time, lunch is on me. With that, Daoyun took off before Xiao Elvi could finish. Looks like I just played Cupid without meaning to, and he's already carrying my scent. Can't wait to see how this plays out. Shuya was studying hard. Gotta say, a guy focused on work is hot. His phone pinged over within 100 meters. Shuya grabbed his phone, instantly waggy and excited like a puppy, tail wagging like crazy. In our department, she seemed to say something, then turned back, jaw tight, clearly upset. Daoyun, Shuya wondered Daoyun came to me. But something's off. Grab your stuff and come with me. Aha, okay. Daoyun grabbed Shuya and rushed out. Why does he look mad? Daoyun pinned Shuya to the corner and started sniffing him. He starts smelling her scent. Shuya doesn't know what to think. She screams, brother, not here. Daoyun says, I'm a beta. How could I smell an alpha scent? Why did you lie to me? What do you mean, not okay? Looking at her brother's cold face, Soya's mind races. Soya tries to explain. Her brother turns to leave. I have to say it. Because I wasn't ready yet. That's why I hid it. Because the way I am now, I can't make him like me. It's not for any I just wanted to earn my brother's love. Did you think I'd never find out? I have to tell him. Meanwhile, her brother is also thinking. I ran over here without thinking. Thinking it over carefully, he softens. Now's not the best time to scold him. Whatever. And Soya. Later. He sees Soya already in tears. Daoyun is shocked by Soya's crying again. Soya, brother, you're the one who said you hate alphas. When? When I wanted to tell you after I differentiated. Your face was hurt. And then you said, I hate you the most. I really hate you. I hate you the most right now. I hate you the most right now. Yeah. Right? So you said you hated alphas. I've liked you since the first time I saw you. Because you've always been so bright. He remembers the happy times they spent together. But if you found out I was an alpha, you'd hate me. I was scared you'd never like me again. Daoyun's heart melts, seeing Soya look so pitiful. Of course, that was before I knew that my brother likes tall alphas with strong sense. Before all that, Daoyun shudders at Soya's dark expression and words. He's startled, just as he's about to ask what he means. Soya starts sobbing again. Daoyun comforts him. I know. I was going to tell you. Are you disappointed in me now? Will you never see me again? If you want to leave me, there's nothing I can do. Soya is cultivating a creepy ghost vibe. His brother reaches out and catches the crying Soya. I won't hate you over something so small. Now I know why I got so annoyed whenever I saw an alpha back then. I won't leave you. I'll get to know you better slowly. Even if Soya is an alpha. In a corner of the school, half a person is barely visible. It's Doyun, still comforting the crying Soya. Our little crybaby. Suddenly, Soya leans in for a kiss. Doyun quickly pushes her away. We're still outside. I suddenly wanted to kiss you. You still need to get the other person's consent first. Can I? No. Why? I want to kiss. Doyun turns his head, thinking, I don't want to kiss an ugly duckling with a swollen face. Doyun bites his lip. That was a close one. Later at school, the crowd is discussing something. What? What is it? The camera pulls back, revealing they're discussing Soya's dazzling outfit. Here's a close, up for everyone. What? Don't I look handsome? No, you look like you're ready for a blind date. Soya hugs his brother tight. How could I leave you and go on a blind date? I told you we're not dating yet. Besides, our moms get along so well. They'd probably be happy. As long as you don't cheat, I'm good. Got it, bro. Alphas are very sensitive to other alphas' scents. And we don't like our stuff covered with someone else's pheromones. An alpha is supposed to be possessive. I'm a dominant alpha, so I'm even more possessive. You saw Xiao yesterday, didn't you? Speak of the devil. Doyun. Both of them flinch when they see Shizawa. Soya looks especially annoyed. It's fine if he gets it on him. I'll just cover it with my pheromones. What's going on? Then Soya reaches out his hand. I heard you've been looking after my brother. Thank you. Thanks to you. We're together now. Too bad I didn't get you two to break up. You wanted us to break up. Why? Are you a weirdo? Are you still into me? I hate alphas. Yo, you're the weirdo. You actually put your pheromones all over a beta who doesn't know any better. How much do you distrust him? And I'm sorry, but I hate alphas too. Hey, stop fighting, you two. Shallow pulls Doyun over. What I care about more is him. Soya grinds his teeth in anger. Doyun quickly covers Xiaolu's mouth. Ha ha ha. What's he saying? It's not like that. Xiao still tries to say. Call me. Anytime. I'm going back to do homework. See you later. Xiao just drops that bomb and exits. Doyun feels the burning stare at the back of his head. Brother, Doyun flinches. I know I'm not your type. These past few years by your side, I've seen your lovers. More than bookworms. You like trash and delinquents. Was I really like that? People's taste can change, you know. No. So I'm going to work harder. The narrator says, work harder in what direction? Toward trash delinquent? No. Last time, Suya said he'd work harder. Looking at the height chart, he's satisfied. You're good. Not much left now before I reach Doyun's ideal. Today I'll just do some light exercise. Oh, I think it's my heat cycle. It's already been a month. Faster than I expected. He gathers all of Doyun's clothes in a pile, lying down on them, to prepare for the festival. They'll be back late today too, because I'm in a different department. That's not fair. Soya smells Doyun's clothes. Please the fever. My brother is different from me. Confident and beautiful. Kind to everyone. Not just alphas. He's popular with omegas and betas too. He deserves to be loved by everyone. He picks up his phone to contact his brother. Meanwhile, his brother is actually busy. Good Doyun, you got another call. Maybe it's urgent. Doyun takes the things and phone from the senior. Who is it? Your lover. No, it's my brother. Hello. Soya, what's wrong? Something up. Father, it hurts so much. I have a feeling. I don't feel good. Don't cry. I'll be right home. Then Doyun says a quick goodbye. And heads home. Soya, I bought medicine. Seeing the clothes on the floor, Doyun is confused. Soya stands behind him. Who did this? What are you doing? Then Soya, crying, pushes his brother down. Doyun is stunned. Didn't you say you were sick? Suddenly remembering the heat cycle. Yeah, Soya, this is your heat cycle. Where's the medicine? I threw it out last time. No, I mean I took it all. Last time, heat cycles are really exhausting, but more than my own struggle. This is better for Soya, right? And Soya has basically lost his mind. During his heat, Doyun, looking at Soya, remembers his past experiences. The people Doyun dated before would stop at critical moments. No, I thought betas were fine, but I guess I prefer omegas after all. Soya angrily beats up that scumbag. He also remembers them openly cheating with omegas because Doyun couldn't smell pheromones, or bluntly telling Doyun they'd spend their heat with an omega. Of course, during all those times, Soya was secretly watching his brother from the corner. Originally, Doyun thought he'd never date those crazy people again. But Soya seems different. Somehow. Xiang, we ended up like this. There's so much I want to do with you. Please don't avoid me. Fine. Since it's come to this, let's do everything we want to do. The guy woke up in the morning wearing a skimpy maid dress. Only because his brother likes that stuff. This morning, his brother woke up and saw Soya sleeping. He was shocked. Crazy. What are you wearing? Sawyer rubs his eyes, waking up with an intimate hug. His brother blushes and can't help looking away. What is that? You don't know how scary men can be. Ha ha ha. The scary one is right in front of us. Look at those marks all over you. Don't you like this stuff, brother? His brother is shocked. Did I really tell him about all that in his head, getting arrested by the cops?
Yikes.
His brother awkwardly breathes a sigh of relief, thinking he needs to be more careful around the kid. Meanwhile, Suya behind is admiring last night's handiwork. His brother wraps himself in the blanket, thinking he can't really call him a kid anymore. Were you tired yesterday, brother? Remembering how annoyed his brother looked yesterday, he still changes the subject, asking if Soya is making food. I made your favorite fried eggs and toast. His brother looks up and sees the room's been cleaned too. Turns out Soya woke up, put on the maid dress. He has brother's body first. You fried eggs. Made your favorite egg pancakes. Now Soya looks like he's begging for praise, saying, he finished everything this morning. I can cook too. Soya says firmly, I don't like chicken breast. Ha ha ha. Looks like your cooking isn't great. Then he changes the subject, telling his brother to eat first. His brother turns around to get dressed. Soya is happy seeing last night's marks. At the table, there's toast with cute bear designs and egg pancakes. Soya lifts his brother up high to the table, carefully placing him on the chair. Then he hands his brother a fork. His brother thinks, he drew cute things again.